Alright, this is a quick little video. I'm going to just throw together on these little home lights. I'm fixing this up for a mate. This is a Homelite HBCS3530. It's a typical Bunnings saw, you know. I believe the same manufacturer makes stuff for Roby and all that jazz. So with this, what I've done is, let's see if I can turn the torch on. I've just taken the exhaust off it and belted the cat converter out of it. So he's all done, ready to go. You know, you've got a nice big hole in him now. But how these saws are usually set up, now you can see how tiny the holes are. But no, this one's not bad health and it goes all the way down. But the way she's set up is you can take this off and drop the gasket if you want a bit more compression. I haven't done the compression, sorry, a squish band test yet, but I don't think I'll need to. This saw runs on, oh, how do I say this? What fuel and oil he can find. Like, the fuel in this is too old to run, it's just bogging down. So I've got to strip the fuel, clean the fuel out of it. But it's going to be an interesting little saw. And I actually sold him this saw. I had this saw new for a bloke who cancelled the order. So I ended up selling it for him, you know, and it's been good. It's been 2 years since he's owned it. And it's been running like a champ. It's just a bit dodgy at the moment. It's just when you hit the throttle, she's just doughy. It just goes and revs up. But it might have to do with the probably 8-month-old 25-to-1 fuel what's in it instead of 50-to-1. So I might have to get another retune. But since that cat's gone out of it, this thing should scream. It'd be a lot safer too. I find out saws that don't let go. So yeah, saws that bog down are more likely to grab. So after this, I'll give it a sharp up, and I'll go find a nice bit of wattle for mine, nice hard wattle, and I'll see how she goes. You know, these one of the standard Zendoa style air filters, you know, which oddly enough they let a little bit of dust in, but nothing to really affect them, you know. You get the fines in it, you know. It's not a nice paper filter, but yeah, it does the job, you know. We expect for $110 saw from Bunnings. Just a Ryling carburetor, nothing fancy, choke, primer bulb. But she runs, it's a saw. So let me put this all back together and I'll see if I can get it to pop. Alright, this is where I'm at now. Of this, just tweaking this muffler apart. You've probably seen a couple of photos. I might post them here and here. I took the cat out of this Homelite. Just a cheap Homelite. It came from Bunnings. I think they're like a $99 Homelite at the time, but they're like $120 now. Took the cat converter out of it. Just drilled that hole a bit bigger, get rid of the flange that was on it, and just punched a hole for the guts of it. You know, I couldn't be bothered pulling the baffle out. You know, this is only just to tune up this saw and it needed a bit more oomph. And this is all going to be one big cavity coming up and into that. So that's as far as I'm going to go with one of these. You know, that removing that thing, a bit of a pain. Had to come up and cut off an angle grinder, but that's going to be more than enough oomph for this saw. This is this little Homelite after I've just got it tuned in now. The stuff I'm going to be cutting, it's an elm, like a Chinese elm. The closest thing I could say to it is probably closest to like a red oak in American terms, on how hardness it is. It's very similar to red oak. I get the American pallets at work and it's the same type of wood. So let's see this little Bunnings budget saw go without its cat converter. sensor cut alright. That's the type of stuff I'm cutting. It is oak, it's hot. It splits like oak, but this is reasonably dry oak. You can't scratch it with your fingernail, so where's my screwdriver? How am I doing? No. You can barely put anything into it. It's reasonably hard stuff. I was expecting about that before this thing was doughy as anything, but it must be that dirty cat in it. So if you've got one of these, you know what you got to do. Alright, I'm going to cut some model with it and give back to my mate.